So it is called Gyan Vigyan Nashanam. Gyan means knowledge of soul, different from the body. It is Nashanam. So if we engage in lusty activities, too much sex pleasure or any kind of independent pleasure of the senses, then we are bound to believe that I am this body. Gyan Nashanam. And Vigyan means specific knowledge of the soul. I am not the body is one level. Gyan, specific knowledge, means if I am not the body, then who am I? I am not the child of my parents, then who are my parents? If I am not belonging to this nation, to which country I belong? What is my real identity? So what is the real identity of the soul within this body? This external identity is false. We need to know. What is my relationship with God? How to engage in that relationship? This is called Vigyan, specific knowledge of the soul. So Gyan and Vigyan are lost. Gyan Vigyan Nashanam. How much ever we try to speculate, use our intelligence, we will not be able to understand this basic spiritual concept that I am not the body if we engage in lusty activities. Thus Krishna is telling in the beginning itself, Tasmat Indriyani Ada, Chanakya Pandit says, fire, disease and enemy should be destroyed in the beginning itself. When they build up later, you cannot, they will kill you. So Krishna is telling how to control lust. Many people ask, in the beginning only training should be given. That is why Brahmachari, Gurukule Vasandanto Guror Hitam. Brahmachari should Danta, he should learn how to control the senses very nicely and work only for the satisfaction of Guru. His senses should be so regulated that, so this training, what we are discussing here, this complete training was given in the Gurukul. You could be the son of king, but you do work as a menial servant. And you go out to beg alms, and whatever you have raised, you should not think it belongs to you. You offer everything to Guru. Guror Hitam. You could have got many gold coins also, give it to Guru. Guror Hitam. And you are so much dependent upon Guru. If Guru does not call you for lunch, you are supposed to skip the meal. So nothing belongs to me, everything belongs to spiritual master. Nirmama, this training was given. So in the beginning, it is told in Bhagavatam also, Kaumar Acharit Pragyo Dharman Bhagavataniha. From 5 years of age, this knowledge should be given. Otherwise, later it is difficult to control. So Brahmachari learns this sense control. So it is very easy. They are very easily able to maintain nice grahastha, and many times they directly move to sannyas because senses are so perfectly controlled. They are trained to see every woman as mother, and thus they are very easily able to control, destroy this enemy for lust in the very beginning itself. However, we should not lose hope that what to do now. Krishna consciousness is so powerful, this Buddhi Yoga what Krishna is recommending, that even a late beginner can make one's life perfect by strictly following the rules and regulations under the guidance of spiritual master. So it does not matter, we could be late, but if we are sincere and serious, then we also can, every layman can also become a lover of God. But it is important to understand the lust is sitting on the intelligence, lust is sitting on the mind, lust is sitting on the senses. So our mind and intelligence will misguide us. That is why I know I did this lusty activity previously, how much I suffered. Other people, they do this lusty activity, they are put to jail, and I will also lose my life or I'll be sentenced, but still a person does lusty activity because intelligence gets covered. Why we are not able to understand the simple logic that lust is like fire, it never is satisfied, never satiated. So if I try to satisfy the lust, it will always keep on increasing. The demands of personal enjoyment always keep on increasing. So what we need to do is transform it back into love of God. So it is very difficult once love of God transforms into lust, but by this process of Buddhi Yoga, Krishna consciousness, it can be transformed back. It is possible. But one has to follow rules, regulations very strictly. Not depend upon one's mind and senses, depend upon Krishna's mind, Krishna's intelligence of the Guru and the sages. Then our intelligence will be purified and we will be able to understand all these logics very nicely. Understand I am not the body, I am soul. Understand what is my actual constitutional position. Tasmatvam indriyanyadav niyamye bharatarshava papmanam prajahihyenam jnana vijnana nashanam. Therefore, Arjuna, best of the Bharatas, in the very beginning curbed this great symbol of sin, lust, by regulating the senses, and slay this destroyer of knowledge and self-realization.